can't say that I did, Dempsey. Judging by your laughter, I take it that you did. Must be fun not to feel like the only samurai in town, right, Takeo? You're not very mature, are you, Dempsey? In fact, I would go as far as to say you are a little schoolboy trapped in an adult body. Of course, same here. Best to keep a distance. Who knows what trouble we could get into if we were to get too close to our counterparts. Oh, Dempsey, dear Dempsey, I am not quite as self-obsessed as you seem to think. Not everything is about me, you know. Oh, I can't argue with that, Takeo. They definitely seem to be at least a teensy bit down in the dumpsters. Really? If I am 100% honest, the other Dempsey seems a little bit neutered. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how everything unfolds and what exactly my role will be in it all. Very exciting. I know what you mean, Dempsey, but don't you ever crave some insanity? Goodness me, Takeo, when did you become so suspicious? Oh, yeah. I remember. Your country needs you, soldier. Let us see what this trooper can do. How fully functional are you? Sergeant ADAM, you say? I do love a man in uniform. Bravo, Sergeant ADAM! Do it again! Oh, I declare Project Toy Soldier a success. Is it just me, or is that robot enjoying this? Danke, Sergeant. When this is over, I'm oiling your pistons. I promise. Your hands are cold, but your heart, it's in the right place, I guess. No doubt it's down to me to find those obstructions. This base just needs a good enema. Come on, America. I'm yearning to breathe free. The table is set. Time to dig in. Ooh. Now that the gas is gone, you can smell the real America. Now we are really open for business. I shall have to do some bullet shopping before long. I'm a little worried about how light this gun is getting. I'm almost out of ammo! I'll be needing more ammo soon. Anyone feeling charitable? Any moment now, this gun will go from bang bang to click click. It's a lonely feeling when your weapon is suddenly empty. Bullets! Why have you abandoned me? Oh, splendid! I have nothing left to fire. This should go swimmingly. Fat lot of good this weapon is doing me with no bullets! Out of bullets! Party's over! Mental note, even if a supercomputer says it's okay to open the pyramid device, do not open the pyramid device! And here he comes! Oh, he's about to unleash. I think he's charging up to... charge! He looks like a bull, and I'm the red flag. Not a good time to get in his way. Yeah, we did something just like this on the moon. Same shiz, a different day. I do wish I was bulletproof. He's like a capacitor about to overload. Is that a blaster about to unleash, or you just happen to see me? Not again, Avogadro. Not again. Rushmore? Did you forget to mention the lightning man hiding in your pyramid? Hooray for us! Ouch! You got him right in the maggot sack. If I'd been closer, I would have gotten wet dead bits in my mouth. Oh, in my mouth. Hey, Dempsey! Nikolai somewhere nearby. If you want to shoot something else in the head, I suddenly feel so vulnerable. I shall miss that shield. Oh, the times we've had together. Shield, you were nice while you lasted. Keep it down, I'm trying to work. Was that really called for? I think so, yeah. Well, then you shouldn't have been standing there. In for a penny, in for a pound. Get it? Pound! That shook the pillars of heaven. My trusty Ragnarok DJ5 is ready. DJ5, charged up. DJ5, you ready to pound some ground? More power available on mine lovely ground spikes. I am ready to go full Ragnarok with mine DJ5. Promises, promises. Just like airing out my summer cabin in Bavaria. It has a poison gas problem, too. The doors are closing. I'll be nice and safe in here. Come on, Edward, you're smarter than this. Well, that was stupid. Less than thrilling. If at first I don't succeed, highly frustrating. Really thought I had something there. This leaves much to be desired. Wretched. Simply wretched. It seems I'm on a losing streak. My lucky shit! Do I win a prize? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty positive now. Spectacular! Dracula! The doctor is always right. That does the trick. Always a plus. Shall I take a bow? Feeling better now. Mein lucky day. Fantastic! The bonfire of insanities. This is such a cruel, barbaric weapon. I love it! Aha! It sounds like 500 kilos of bacon frying. Should I make a wish and blow them out? The crematorium is open for business. Hellfire feels ready. Are you ready, mein flamethrower? Yeah, you are. I feel mein flamethrower tingling. Ah, the hellfire feels extra ready. Maximum power on hellfire. Excellent. I'd like to dissect an electric crawler. If there was anything left. Shouting Jack, revolting Jack. How about just plain dead Jack? Oh, did mine bullet short-circuit your brain? Oh, he burst like an overcooked Weisswurst. You asked for that. Flicking your lightning balls this way and that. Did I mention I hate crawlers? Electric ones most of all. I hear just one of these crawlers can light up a house for a week. Shouting Jacks. Watching from on high. Hurling abuse down on everyone. You know, they're a lot like me. I wonder if crawling everywhere on all fours builds up that static charge. Sap crawlers. Wunderbar. Look at him up there, taunting me, just begging to get shot in the face. Climbing crawlers? Well, America is all about upward mobility. They'd be a teensy bit harder to spot if they weren't right up there in plain sight. I suppose the blade is recoverable, but... the ultimate dead letter opener. Spring! Surprise! Right between your eyes! Wait, that rhymes. Hold on to that for me, would you? This won't hurt a bit. Ha! Ooh, I think I saw your feelings spark. Stay down! Yeah, just like that. Kaput! Oh, that makes me feel so manly. Crunch! There goes your mandible. You see how good I am at this? I'll tell you, very good indeed. Honestly, I've been shot in the face before. It's not all that bad. Oh, that was very satisfying. Maybe you can borrow a head from one of your friends? I would have made your death more agonizing, but I'm a bit tight on time. Did you feel the bullet penetrate your skin, or was your brain instantaneously destroyed? That's enough from you, Chatty Cassie. They always look so surprised when you shoot them. I mean, what do they expect? They say nature is cruel, but honestly, I'd be way crueler. Dead. Again. This time permanently. Bleed for me. I love it. Is this what you want? I'm so happy I cry! Stab! Stab, stabby, stab, stab! More blood! I can never have enough! I'm so happy! Auf fucking Wiedersehen! Auf Wiedersehen! However much you bleed, it will never be enough. Blood! Give me more blood! Oh! I really wish the monkey would learn another song. Imagine how big the blast would be if we strapped explosives to Nikolai's back. I find monkeys annoying. I spank them every chance I get. Be careful not to slip on any chunks of chimp bits. Explosions are an effective way to dismember a body. I do wish this had a little more oomph. Only a fool would stand in front of such a powerful laser. I'm so sorry things didn't work out for you. I'm not feeling very merciful today. I did enjoy the little muscle twitches you did there. The Mark I was one of the grooviest things Group 935 ever made. Oh, I can feel it throbbing in my hand every time it shoots. This is joyful! For me, at least. I'm doing this in the name of science! It could have been so much worse, believe me. Oh, my children! You just got Richtofen. Did anyone see that? I am on fire! Oh, I make it look so easy. Auf Wiedersehen, suckers! Don't mind me. Just clearing out the riffraff. I can never have too much blood. I thoroughly enjoyed your pain. Did you? I bet you're sorry. Even in death. Did it hurt? I hope it hurt. I do wish I had time to assess your wounds, but I have to cause more. Another escape route. Well, that's something I know all about. Many happy returns to me. I'll leave this here, just in case. It takes confidence to teleport. Or is it desperation? Teleporter in place! Hey, Nikolai, have you tried that on yourself? I can destroy skulls too, Nikolai. No need to show off. I wish my Nikolai knew how to shoot straight. Or, in fact, do anything of use. As always, it's a matter of filthy lucre. I love that term. And why do you never hear about the clean lucre? You know, I am a doctor. So why are my pockets always empty? I do not carry around that kind of cash. It ruins the line of my pants. Yeah, I'm short on funds, but my Brooklyn Bridge investment should be paying off any time now. Dempsey! Come assist me with the exchange rate. Your country's trying to rob me blind. I see. The Nova 6 crawlers are a force multiplier. Sort of the opposite of our Nikolai. The undead hits that gas like it's aerosol amphetamine. The crawler gas is boosting the others. We really should plug their little holes. This smell is familiar. Dempsey, maybe check your underwear? Quite the miasma down here. Now, where are my smelling salts? Hey! Oh, this stench is never coming out of my uniform. Farting is such sweet sorrow. You answered the call of duty, wink, wink, and you paid the price of all the nerve gas. Auf Wiedersehen, Stinker! At least you didn't have far to fall. What do you get when you combine the undead with poison gas? Well, a major pain in my ass, for starters. What do you get when you combine the undead with poison gas? Well, a major pain in the neck, for starters. Crawlers, your reputation precedes you, as does your stench. Guess who's coming to dinner? Fun fact. Pumpernickel means farting goblin in German. Not sure why I thought of that. Nova 6 crawlers, among the foulest of creatures ever to stalk us. Guten Tag, darling. Whom do I have the pleasure of addressing? We don't have time for this. Just tell me where the elemental shard is hidden. Ha! My teeth are still shaking, and yours are all gone! There's nothing like a wall of hot lead to keep rude people at arm's length. It's true. Red mist can be beautiful. Sometimes I don't know how I managed to hang on to this beast. I think I just made a mess. Hello, Overkill. Special weapon loaded and ready. I haven't forgotten you, Overkill. My special weapon feels stronger. Yeah, Overkill. Soon you'll be fully unleashed. So far, America looks just as undead as every other place I visit. I still cannot believe I'm taking orders from Nikolai Dumkov-Polinsky. It is like watching the oven, waiting for the strudel to pop out. This reminds me, I really do need to do laundry. That other Richtofen may be younger and better looking, but he has no sense of humor. On guard! Ha! This sword makes me feel like the Scarlet Pimpernel. Look it up. All right, Takeo, I admit it. Your people's swordcraft knows no rival. Like a hot knife through rotten flesh. Off with your heads and anything else you've got sticking out. Sorry, boys. Show's over. For you. My katana feels ready. Are you ready, mein katana? Yeah, you are. I feel my sword tingling. Oh, the Path of Sorrows feels extra ready. Maximum power on Path of Sorrows. Wunderbar. Oh, tingles. How is it I already have to pee? Really more of an intermezzo than an aperitif. Aha! I swear I'll put anything down my throat. That one was prescription strength. Ha! I wanted a palate cleanser. I got a palate paint stripper. Oh! Peach schnapps, mein favorite. Just like gargling ball sweat. Oops, I meant boar sweat. Chin chin. That one went straight to mein spleen. Always nice to have a fallback weapon. Lovely. I've been needing a shoehorn. I can see mein reflection in this blade. Oh, you're handsome devil. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I wish I'd had this in boarding school. Well, at least it's not a Galva condom. Why do I load myself down with such things? This looks familiar. Now, what can I make of this? Ah, they have these in America too? I will just be keeping this. This has me written all over it. Okay, Edward, don't forget you have this. What was I talking about? Oh, look, I found a prize. I'm not materialistic. I just love collecting stuff. Do not worry, boys. I will share this with... Oh, who am I kidding? Shields never go out of style. Not the prettiest thing I've ever worn, but it will do. I can already feel my life expectancy increasing. Oh, it's like turning the lights on in a discotheque. Sad. Lights, camera, action! Now we fight revived corpses in a revived basement. I was tempted to watch you suffer a bit longer. It's very soothing. Let me help motivate you. Get up, you imbecile! I probably shouldn't be doing this without gloves. I could use some help here. Or at least something to read. Time out! I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. And my intestines. After all this time, you people let the undead do this to me. I expect better. Ah, it's filthy down here. My uniform will never look the same. Someone come help me find my contact lens. And maybe restart my heart. It's funny seeing you like this because you take yourself so seriously. I knew this would happen. You can hardly walk straight. I'm not laughing at you, Nikolai. It's just a noisy smile. You know, I noticed while I was down there, most of you need to trim your nose hair. I've had some time to think about it, and you've all got to die. Well, that was very unpleasant. If I was my own doctor, I would have sworn my prognosis was terminal. Sorry, I was all set to die, and then I remembered I like being alive. Hello, Dempsey. Aren't you a sight for mine sore eyes? You are too kind. Especially to Nikolai. He's an idiot. Did you just try to give me a Reggie? Does this make us friends now? No. Definitely not. Sometimes I think death would have been a mercy. How's the fight going? Have we nearly won? I've always liked you, Takeo, even when I didn't. Couldn't live without me, huh? I've been mortally wounded before. It's no fun. I'm surprised you didn't just put me out of my misery. That's the nicest thing you've ever done for me, Dempsey. Okay. Now what? They say a woman's work is never done. No, it seems it's yours, Nikolai. Thank you, Nikolai. If I could have picked anyone to rescue me, it would have been you. That's a little white lie. Finally, I was considering performing the procedure myself. Look at you, Takeo, trying to be all heroic. Finally, I can get back to pursuing my own interests. Takeo! I could probably experiment on you while you're in this position. Trust me, I am a doctor. Try not to fall down again. I'm finding it very tedious. What happened to your Ooo I, Dempsey? Did it get damaged? Oh, are you still here? Part of me thought you died a while ago. Did you try shouting for your player friends? You do this so often, the floor's practically got an indentation shaped like your buttocks. As near-death experiences go, yours was quite lame. I think you should try standing up. However wobbly you may feel. Tired, Takeo? Surely not. I just injected you with something. It's normal for your lips to go numb. Here's an idea, Takeo. When you fall down, try getting up! Do you know why dogs attack us? Because we're full of tasty bones, of course. One at a time, mine four-legged fiends. This is always the saddest part. Unless they bite me, then all bets are off. Not a good time to have a pocket full of beef jerky. Free Spay und Neuter! Right this way! Is jingoism one of your core values? Because I liked it better when you people were isolationists. Come, Liebchen, tell me what the bad man in the computer did to you. Crawler experiments? Boring! You know what? I find this Rushmore's enthusiasm very refreshing. A stolen canister of 115. What could possibly go wrong? Everything! Oh, I bet I could squeeze in next to you. Why don't you open the door and find out? This Rushmore is playing me like a pawn, and I am at least a rook. Or a queen. You know, Rushmore, bossy is never a good look. Unless it's me. People are either useful or they are not. I guess the same can be said of these shambling monstrosities. Spoilers! The codes say, give us the fucking elemental shard! Spoilers! The codes say, give us the elemental shard! This is starting to remind me of a classic American novel. Next, there will be a fence that needs whitewashing. Ah, great! More rules to learn and ignore. Fine. I'm a big fan of Core Value 5. Ask anybody. Is that fear I hear in your voice? It sounds delicious. If I had a pfennig for every time I felt like doing that. I don't think this is how to build a robot, but what the heck? I'm having fun. Oh, and I didn't bring you anything. Hello, Orb. My name's Edward, and I fight the undead. What exactly do you do? Really? An orb is better than having arms and legs? Who knew? It's alive. Alive! I was trapped in a zombie body once. I imagine trapped in a robot isn't much better. Have our paths crossed? Or did you meet some of my former associates at Group 935? I'm here for the elemental shard. I've had enough of pyramid devices. Dankeschön. Ah, the old ghost in the machine, is it? Interesting. Worst in show! You know, a raw egg mixed in with your meals would have given your coat a nice healthy sheen. Do they make breath mints for dogs? They should. Lie down with dogs and I honestly don't know where I was going with that. Do you suppose they had electric fleas? Don't be getting an ego, Takeo. It really wouldn't suit you. I find headshots a little passé, but that was quite impressive. Well done, you. Shame, Takeo. His head was his only redeeming feature. Such a pretty mouth. I would record this like an experiment, but really it's just for fun and giggles. Ah, the lightning gate. How Wagnerian. Careful! That last step is a doozy. And now for my next trick. Can I get a volunteer from the audience? Come, children. A little bit of static never hurt anyone. Traps are frequently strange and unusual punishments. That's probably why I like them so much. Come, my children. I've set up an exciting new play area for you. Sometimes it's nice just to kick back and let a trap do all the work for you. I wonder if they'll suffer. Oh, I do hope so. It makes it so much more fun for me. Will there be blood? I do hope so. Ideally, lots of it. I hate you. Children hate you. Puppies hate you. Everyone hates you, Dempsey. Especially me. Take pleasure in the simple things, Dempsey. You know I do. I would applaud Dempsey, but my hands are kind of busy. Never underestimate an angry Russian. Or a drunk one. Look at you, Nikolai. Merciless. I think you got him, Nikolai. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't have a head. Like a surgeon after mine own heart. If I'm honest, I'm surprised you're still here, Takeo. You're very precise, Takeo. Almost anally so. Additional components can be inserted as needed. Fascinating. Worry not, little chassis. Soon you will bear a heavy load. I'm good at putting things together. I just need the right pieces. I'm trying not to get too excited. Yet! Quite exquisite. When did I last get a really good electric shock? I honestly can't remember. What do you expect me to fill it with? It'll soon be nice and cold. Just like me. Finally, some real lead in my pencil. Ah, seems like old times. What on earth escaped from the canister? Should we put it back? This feels quite experimental. Ah, let me guess. I need to jump through some hoops. I suspect this will be joyously messy. Bad? You say that like it's an insult. Anyway, being bad just happens to be something I'm really good at. Me? What have I done? Honestly, why can't you Russians ever get over the various horrors I have visited upon your people? So sensitive. Remember it? Of course I don't remember it. When you get shot in the face, memory loss is one of the most common side effects. Oh, don't worry about me, Nikolai. I'm a spent force. Truly spent. And how did my overly emotional doppelganger do? He failed. He messed everything up. Just like when he wet the bed. Gasp! Nikolai! I never knew you could be so mean. What did my other self do to hurt you so badly? Did he shoot you in the face? I wouldn't say seen so much as poked my head around the door or fiddled around with the interesting bits. My dear simple Russian, my perspective has changed, especially after my brief experiences as a little girl and a zombie. I was talking about last night in the bunks. Dignity? I have more dignity in my entire body than you do in your little, fat, chubby finger. Really? Don't you realize how essential I am to everything? P.S. He probably thinks I'm going to betray everyone with some last-minute scheme. How dare you! Mine anger is never stupid! Anyway, Dempsey, I think we got off on the wrong feet. I'm a changed man. I have absolutely zero intention of blowing anything up. Okay, you won't hear a peep out of me. That's it. I've taken a vow of silence, starting now. But you're going to miss me. Ask Nikolai, the one without vomit down the front of his uniform. He knows everything. Sorry I shouted at you, Nikolai. I know it must be difficult, what with your smart, handsome, sober brother showing up, swinging his big, fat soul in your face. Ooh, I've had an extremely interesting thought. Honestly, it's been so quiet around here. Do you miss me yet, Nikolai? Nikolai? Nick? Peep. Sorry, Takeo, I completely tuned out there for a moment. What did you say about me being fantastic? We shouldn't argue, Nikolai, but just so you know, I definitely had a soul. A really good one. I was such a good little boy. Ah, well, another scar for the collection. Honestly, the indignities I suffer for you people. Ow! What are you, the undead Max Schmeling? Don't hit me. Hit Dempsey. He loves it. It's true, you know. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I did not consent to be manhandled. I must be slowing down in my old age. Someday I'll find one of these creatures who only wants to give me a little back rub. Hey, what did I do to you? Oh, yes. I remember now. Great! I'm bleeding and I left my styptic pencil at home. Come, mein little Sturmgewehr. Patients are waiting. Wait long enough and the box can be generous. This weapon is very delicately balanced. Much like my mental state. I'm a doctor. I know all the best organs to shoot full of holes. Come here, Liebchen. Let us make terrible music together. Discord! What next? Ballistic spork? Wait, I like that idea. This will help me make my point. Painfully. Spring-loaded fun. With a sharp bit. At last, I can butter a piece of toast from across the room. Dempsey! Put an apple on your head. I want to test something. Now that is what I call a party favor. I have a bad history with rockets. But I'll give it another go. Why not? This is really more Nikolai's style. But at least my sobriety will lead to less mishaps. Nothing cheers me up like a good explosion. Is this overkill? I certainly hope so. Well, it doesn't really go with my uniform, but it rains death quite effectively. Ah, the big, shiny fire hose of death. Come to Papa. I do like to make a big entrance. This will register an 8.6 on the Richtofen satisfaction scale. I shook out a feeling last time I fired one of these. Worth it! You have such charisma and theatricality, Monkey. No wonder the undead are drawn to you. Perhaps, Monkey, we should have put you in charge. Better than that Russian ape. The clashing of cymbals is always bittersweet, especially when things are caught between them. The look on your face, Monkey. It's weird. Everyone I ever stuffed with explosives has that very same look. What is it, little primate? What are you trying to tell me? Whisper if you have to. Aha! That never stops being funny! Never starts either. You can run, Box, but, well, actually you can't run. Just sort of float off. You are a master of the bait and switch. Master bait and switch. Do I have to spell it out? What? No forwarding address? They say Germans have no sense of humor, but I will be the last one laughing. And some of you won't even get a giggle in before that. Not quite useless, but close enough. Trying to set me up for failure? I can do that all by myself. Underwhelming. It's not the size of the pistol, but the fact that it's just a fucking pistol. It's not the size of the pistol, but the fact that it's just a pistol. Oh, stupendous. My undead children will quiver in fear when I wave this about. And masterpiece of mayhem. Dankeschön, Box. Does this mean we are finally friends? The ray gun. You know, I'm starting to think I just might survive this. This is what Dempsey would call a keeper. The future is now, and it will disintegrate you. A Mark II in mine hands makes me feel... it makes me feel... The Mark II. Too good to be forgotten. That pun really only works written down. Oh, how I love to zap the undead. Pull the trigger and zap. Instant craniectomy. Besides everything else, Maxus really knew how to build a death ray. The shotgun. What it lacks in subtlety, it makes up for in unsubtlety. It gets the job done, but where's the style, the panache? Do I have to bring all that? There are many beautiful shotguns made by true artisans. This is not one of them. Well, at least it has stopping power. Yeah, I will be doing some stopping today. Come on then, shotgun. I suppose we might as well raise a ruckus. A near-perfect accessory for my current ensemble. The trick with these is not to unload prematurely. Come, Liebchen. Let them underestimate us both. And then we will gun them down. That's almost exactly what I was expecting. Maybe try surprising me next time, Box. Ready for action, mine deadly little executioner? Did anyone call for a surgical strike? I should have mine head examined if I dare to take on the Horde with only one of these. It is powerful. But I really haven't got all day to line up a shot. If anyone needs me, I'll just be hiding up in my super-secret sniper nest. A sniper rifle, or as I like to call them, bang, I'm dead. Well, at least it's easy to aim. I know all about tactics. I'd tell you more, but you wouldn't believe me. Oh, a tactical rifle! I'm disappointed. I was hoping for a strategic rifle. Not too sniper, not too assault. It's like a little Goldilocks rifle. Mine tactic is to shoot for the head. So, this will do nicely. I do hope they've done some devious experiments around here. I do love experiments, especially devious ones. But only when I am the doctor! You really have done well for yourself, my Russian friend. So much better than the bloated buffoon I know as Nikolai. Elemental shard? Now you're talking my language, Takeo. I'm sure along the way there will be plenty of time for bloodshed, yeah? There are few things I enjoy more than you being unhappy, Dempsey. It honestly brings a big smile to my face. Look! Can't you see how much I'm smiling? Don't worry, Nikolai. Things will work out. They always do. Only joking. You're going to go insane. Honestly, if you're going to hold a grudge against me just because I dismantled and disrupted the stability of space and time, then let's go our separate ways. Right now. Ha! Don't be so dramatic. I've remembered more than you will ever forget, Takeo. Wait, is that right? Maybe I should just wander off and do my own thing. See what trouble I can get into. Lighten up, Nikolai. You're such a stuffy pants. Have a drink, why don't you? I'm pretty sure it's American, so there's a good chance that it's actually less then meets the eye. That's the spirit, Dempsey. Never be afraid to ask for help, especially when you're a complete Dummkopf like yourself. That can't be right. Are you sure you're not getting confused, mein kleiner Russian friend? What I'm trying to say is that we've all made mistakes, so let's forgive and forget. Wouldn't that be sweet? Oh, you're so very, very boring, Takeo. I've got to be honest, I'm starting to miss the atmosphere of the moon. Ah, that would probably make sense. I did do a lot of work with the Americans. Who knows what crazy purposes they put it to? What kind of deranged lunatic put you in charge, Nikolai? Oh, wait, it was me. Him. You're being very melodramatic, Takeo. And coming from me, that's really saying something. What a surprise! This Dempsey is just as dumb-headed as the one I've come to know and hate over the years. Wunderbar. Silly fool. Two versions of the same being in the same dimension is very, very risky. Bad things can happen. Hooray! The gang's all here again. Isn't it so nice to be reunited? Especially after all that nasty business on the moon. Musing? Do you really think that's an appropriate use of your time? Couldn't you be hacking and slashing with your big samurai sword? I hope you don't die an agonizing death, Dempsey. Really? Look at all your new friends, Dempsey. At least you're on home territory, Dempsey. Surely that's some comfort. Not what I had in mind. Who wants it? It's free! I'm feeling generous. As always, feel free to help yourselves to my table scraps. This is for those less fortunate. Oh, Dempsey! Nein, I don't want this. Definitely not. Not looking so leadery now, are we, Russian? I'm not laughing. You look a bit surrounded, Nikolai. And here everyone was thinking you were hot shit. You look a bit surrounded, Nikolai. And here everyone was thinking you were hot stuff. I had hoped you would recognize your one true master. Feast on me! I dare you! You know, there was a time you and I were not so different. Oopsie, more views than I realized. Just so you know, if you try to swallow me, you will choke. Come, mein children. I know how you feel. It's horrible being undead. Guten Tag, American zombies. You should probably just accept me as your master. Why won't you just obey? Don't you know who I am? I notice that my doppelgangerous counterparts are conspicuously absent. Maybe this is a suicide mission. Or they decided I'd do it the best. Ah, well, might as well start looking for this elemental shard that Nikolai was so excited to find. He must have been sincere because he wasn't even drunk. Wow! What a time I've had of it lately. Body swapping, earth-destroying, MPD-induced insanity. And it's only Monday! It would be a horrible pity if this is how you die, Takeo. If you die, Takeo, can I do the autopsy? I hope you can recover your honor, Takeo. Oh, Dempsey, you are a silly sausage. Dempsey in danger! I wish I'd brought popcorn. Not to eat. It's vile. I just like to throw it at his stupid head. Take Dempsey. Born 19-something or other. Died a few minutes from now. If you want a last drink, now might be a good time, Nikolai. Nikolai might die. At least I've got a good view. I see the great Russian advance has failed to materialize. Feel free to scream in terror, Takeo. I find it very soothing. This could be very bad for you, Takeo. Oh, little bonsai tree is about to get cut down.